I'm Leila, and welcome to What Leila Loves, where we talk all things fashion and style. Thank you so much for coming back. If you've been here before, if you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. Stick around, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, leave me a comment, and like this video if you enjoy it. Now let's get straight into our styling video for today. Today's video is about this, the different ways that you could style sets. The thing is, I realized that I've become quite complacent in my sets, and when I wear them, I automatically gravitate towards wearing them together. So what I want to do today is give you a couple of ideas on how you could break apart these sets and style them so that you could get the most wear out of them, both together and individually. And I thought, as I've challenged myself, I might as well make a video out of it and see how many outfits I can come up with, really cute, cool outfits I can come up with, both dressy and casual, to get the most wear out of this particular winter set and to give you ideas on how you could get the most out of your sets. All right, here is our set in all its marvelous glory. I love the color, and I'm getting to the point now where I'm kind of sick and tired of all the dull, dark winter colors. I'm looking for something to kind of brighten it up, and usually for me it'll either be a bright lip, really bright blush, or a bright outfit like this one. This is just a knit skirt set. This is really old, so I don't think I can find it, but I will link similar ones below. It's got a slit at the front, it's knitted, and it's got cable knit detailing in both the top, which is a bit of a high neck and meant to be a crop, and also along the arm. So it's a beautiful set that I got quite a bit of wear out of together. However, from now on, I'm gonna get way more wear out of it by styling these pieces separately, and I hope that I inspire you to do the same. So I just have it here with a pair of slingback heels, which when I want to dress it up, this is what I do. I just wear it with a pair of slingback heels. I love this kind of cognac color heels, and this color of yellow in particular I love with tones of brown, and either a dark brown or a cognac, and I think it looks beautiful together, and it complements each other pretty well. As you can see, I've kind of been dressing up this set. The couple of times I've worn it with this trench, this beautiful faux leather trench, and the colors are quite complementary and it dresses it up. If you're wondering how to style up your sets, just throw over your shoulders a long coat if you have one, or a long trench, and a pair of heels, and all of a sudden something casual like a knitted set gets a little bit of oomph, you know. I've also worn it with this beautiful, stunning plaid blazer, and what I love about this blazer is that it has plaid and some houndstooth, and it's different sizes of the print, made with different tones depending on the side. So you've got this side that's more navy blue and shades of brown with hints of black, and on this side I've got more shades of brown, cognac, dark brown, and navy. This blazer I believe is available, and I could link it down below. Enjoyed styling it just with sneakers, in particular these low profile sneakers, which are having quite a moment thanks to Sambas. They've been having a moment since fall last year, actually no, since summer. And so these are just from Steve Madden, and what I like is that they have a hint of leopard print, which is quite the trend, and it always is. Leopard print is a neutral, it never goes out of style, but it is a neutral that adds quite a bit of interest to your outfit. And so I like the hint of leopard print on these Steve Maddens. If I can find these, we'll link them down below. Just check the description box. This is just another way that you could style it, and you get kind of hints of interest. Yes, it's a bold color, but just because it's a bold color doesn't mean that I wear it with, you know, all neutrals. You get a little bit of leopard print, which is neutral but with interest, you know. It's not neutral plain, and this color is neutral, but there's nothing plain about cognac. Let's really break this down and style this skirt set separately, both dressy and casual. We have entered the voiceover portion of this video. Enjoy, my loves. So I'm starting off with this long sleeve top that has that square neckline, which for me just elongates me without exposing too much, because I am 5'2". Now with this look, I wanted to go and do a look with creams and whites, and I think it's a beautiful way to style yellow in particular, and just in a beautiful way to style anything, particularly if you choose to do almost like the rule of thirds here, where I have all the creams and the whites at the top, and then I have my pop of color, and then I have my neutrals at the bottom. Or I could also very well have done a pair of white heels, and this look turned out better in person than it it did in my mind. It's such a pretty look. It's sophisticated, it's polished, and you could go anywhere with a look like that, and we love that. Now I had to roll this back because I thought, oh my goodness, burgundy would also be a really nice choice of footwear if I wanted to add another color, but still be a little bit more muted in terms of the color. And if I had a burgundy bag, my would that have been even more beautiful. And I hope you guys have enjoyed that one. Now here I just have on a black bodysuit, and instead of doing something like a black blazer, which we'll do later, but first I wanted to throw on this plaid blazer, and I'm so partial to this blazer, you guys. And if you buy nothing else from this video, as a matter of fact, you really don't need to buy anything. This is just ideas and inspirations on how you could take what you already own and get more use out of them. But if you like a blazer like this, if you're a brown girl, a navy girl, a plaid girl, then you need this blazer. And instead of doing black, I decided to do this one because I felt like it would just give it a different look. Now I did specifically these heels because they may be black, but they're minimal, and it's still a dark look. I mean, it's still cohesive. It's a symphony, right? It doesn't match. It's not all the same instruments, but they all go beautifully together. They create beautiful music. And with this choice of footwear also, I chose the brown because it would pick from the browns from the blazer, and then you get a different look there. And do you see where I'm going, guys? I love styling. It's always the subtle details. Now here we're doing what everybody would probably do first, which is all black. I have a black bodysuit, a black blazer, but even though it's black, it doesn't mean it needs to be boring or flat. And you could tell that with my choice of accessories. I have a black belt, but it has a gold buckle, and so that adds touches of metallic along with my jewelry, my watch, my earrings, my bracelet. And then because my shoes are minimal, that is very, very intentional so that the bottom half of the look doesn't necessarily look heavy. Now, if I was taller, I would probably also go with a boot, like a knee-high boot, and that would be cute, or some form of ankle boot, but I don't have that much vertical space to work with as far as when I style my body, so I have to be careful. And minimal sandals like this come in handy. And I also wanted to do this black look with a pair of loafers for the girlies who are like me, who sometimes just can't do heels. It's beautiful, it's polished, it's sophisticated. My corporate girlies, this look is for you. Now here we have another one of my favorites. Now, for me, a white moto jacket, biker jacket is almost like a signature. For the better part of the last 2 decades, I've almost always had one in my closet. Here, I decided to do white just to brighten the look up a little bit. And I did sneakers, for when you're running around and you have errands to do and you couldn't be bothered with heels. This is so perfect. And yet, it's still styled. It looks good. It looks like you put effort and care about what you wear and how you look and how you present yourself. Yet it's still casual and really, really toned down. But because of those tones of white and cream, it's still chic even with casual. And now we've just made it even better with a pair of white pumps. Now, I always love to juxtapose a biker jacket with white pumps. It could be jeans, it could be the skirt, it could be whatever it is, and I feel like it just always works well. This is a beautiful look, and I hope it inspires you to try it. And for our last look with many parts, I'm going to do this bold look with both primary colors, but I'm going to change footwear as you see as we go along, just to change the look. We're going to do this beautiful suede trench coat that I've owned, I swear, I think maybe 10 years now, maybe 12. And I'll try and link something down below for you if you were interested. But if you already have one, please use what you have. You don't need to go and buy stuff, right? I love this trench in particular because of the movement. I love clothing that moves. Clothing that moves for me just makes me feel beautiful. It makes me feel elegant, right? Because of those two slits in the back, it kind of shifts and moves as I shift and move. And these neutral sling back pumps just allow the rest of the look to shine, and it is cohesive and it just helps everything else pop, and it's a beautiful look. It's bright, but it's not too much. It really does go together. Now we have left the office and now it's party time. It's party time because we have gladiator sandals and in blue to add to that. So here's another way that you could do this, and this is really nice, and this is more of like a sandwich method, right? Our yellow is sandwiched by blue at the top and at the bottom, and that is also one of I guess styling theories that you could use. Now I wanted to do this look lastly with these white pumps just to show that neutral doesn't have to mean nude, right? Like my brown shoes are brown but they're nude, kind of like a nudie shoe, and so they don't impose on the look. But neutral could also mean white, and this is really beautiful. It brightens it up, but it doesn't break it up. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, and come back next week because next week we are styling the top. Bye, guys.